This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Here's Pickett right to the air. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 45. DeForest Buckner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Third and a yard. From the gun is Pickett. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Up the sideline at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Once again, it's Walker. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They run with Walker. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. On the ground, it's Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That's John Jenkins, the big defensive tackle, swallowing him up. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. It's second down. Baker. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
Third and long. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Mikey Smith, they're on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. They put Campbell in motion. Quick throw here is complete. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it.
2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. That one caught up after the catch. He's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Back to throw is Pickett. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have a Rams first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with Barkley. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down. Pickett. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points to the defense. They do get it at the 1.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Walker. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
Anytime you decide to drop back to pass this deep in your own territory, that quarterback has to have a clock in his head. Get the ball out of my hand. In this case, checks it down to his back, picks up a nice gain, gives the offense a little breathing room.
Here's Walker. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. On 2nd down, Pickett. Down the field, he's got Seafried.
You see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Cooks going in motion. Pickett now on play action. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line. A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Cooks going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 1st down, Pickett. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, L.A. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The motion man is Johnson. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. quickly out to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
First and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday night. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 16th touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Pickett to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Miles Sanders. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 4th down, Mayfield. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Once again, it's Walker. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's dropped off for Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to the running back.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Eagles up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun is Pickett. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. taking off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Rams. You talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
Gray is the motion man here. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Gray brought in motion. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. Again, it was just under 90 seconds remaining. Second down and 3. Now a give to Walker, running right. Walker, first down and more. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So Mayfield leads the group to the line. They'll go for 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Pickett to throw on first down. This one complete to Campbell. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.